right, back on the Morning Brew. I'm Larry Aarons with Amber Hendren and a couple of guys here. Couple of guys. Eric Renz-Whitmore is here from the New Mexico Tech Council. Always brings us interesting guests, and today is no exception, Eric.
Well, it's great to be here, and we really appreciate the opportunity to kind of bring on some folks who are from the technology and the entrepreneurial community like TJ here.
All right. TJ Cook is joining us with Million Cups ABQ. TJ, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
All right. I'm curious, because we're the Morning Brew, you know, you get anything
That's right.
that has to do with a cup, we're assuming coffee here. Million Cups ABQ, what is the movement about?
It's all about the idea that when entrepreneurial-minded people come together over entrepreneurial things, share some coffee, good things happen. The ecosystem gets developed, deals get made, relationships get established. So that's really what it's just all about, is setting that platform for that ecosystem to be developed.
Beautiful.
And so the 1 million cups, 1 million, and so that's just kind of a symbol of these great, all these minds coming together, sharing cups and ideas. Is this going on in other cities?
Yeah, so the Kauffman Foundation is actually the big driver behind it. Started in Kansas City, and since then, I think there are 40 cities.
Yeah, about 40 cities. We'll be about the 40th city that starts that does this 1 million cups. So we're really excited, and the city's got a really good relationship with the Kauffman Foundation. I mean, they just have tons of great information about entrepreneurship in general. So of course we've been looking and watching. But there's been a dialogue with Kauffman, and one of the things that they said is, hey, you guys got to do 1 million cups. And actually TJ was one of the folks that some of us were already talking with about doing an event like that. So it was just a natural when we started putting together the team that TJ was one of the leaders.
TJ, what's your background? What are you bringing to this?
Well, I'm the CEO of CauseLab, so we're an organization that builds digital tools that impact people. We work with some local charities, some local nonprofits to help them build apps, web platforms, things like that. But we really love bringing people within an organization together, getting those serendipitous moments brewing, if you will. And you like
good,
that one?
you're good.
And
Serendipitous moments.
and see what innovation comes out of that. So 1 million cups was a really great opportunity just to personally, I'm going to be here. I'm lifelong New Mexican, and I just felt I needed to be more of a part of that ecosystem development, and 1 million cups is a great way to do it.
So TJ, you'll have presenters speaking on their topics for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And the topics vary from tech, arts, entrepreneurialism, ideas, doesn't matter?
Anything I'd say that's entrepreneurial. One of the things I think that makes it unique is, if you're a student at C&M or UNM and you think that might be a kind of a path for you, your own business or charting your own path, this is going to be a great place for you to come to, listen to people who've been there, done that 6, 7 times. At the same time, if you've been there and done that 6, 7 times, this is a great way to give back, dialogue with people who are also doing that, and it's going to be a fantastic way to, as we call it, embrace the whole stack, the whole entrepreneurial stack, from the novice to the expert, as it were.
And in some ways, say you're doing a startup, some of the challenges that someone's faced when they're scaling up a restaurant chain or something like that, or a food service, there's a lot of similar issues that different kinds of entrepreneurs or different entrepreneurs in different sectors face. So one of the great things about this is it gives us an opportunity not to just be about tech or not to just be about one of these different areas, but to really embrace the whole entrepreneurial community.
And giving us little nuggets to go by that'll help them succeed.
Exactly. Because there's 20 minutes of Q&A. After that 6-minute presentation, there's actually 20 minutes for you to come and ask some questions and really get to know the entrepreneur behind the business. And it's a relationship that's really important.
Where's this going to be held?
This is actually benevolently hosted for us at the beginning by Fat Pipe ABQ.
Nice.
They have a wonderful space off of Broadway and Central right there, and the fine folks over there. So have plenty of space, lots of great coffee. And it begins August 6th is our first day.
That's right, it's coming up real soon.
Good timing, Eric.
Fast
It is.
approaching.
There's so many great things going on
Yeah.
in the community right now. So just another one of the elements that's going to help rev
It's
things
not
up.
a lazy summer, is it? We got stuff happening.
There's a few folks working on it.
And I love having Eric on Mondays after Dennis is here
Gets you all
because
fired up.
he's the great white hope
Yeah.
for our city. You know, he just because you can actually talk to and speak to areas in our economy that are doing really well,
Well-
that are on track and that we can count on.
Well, thanks very much. But I mean, the great thing about my work with the Tech Council and others in the community is my job is to talk with people who are doing amazing things. Just in a way similar to you folks, where you're constantly engaging with folks who have great stories. So
It's not that we're just positive and that we're Pollyanna. Oh, the world is so beautiful. It's because we get to speak to people like every single day who are really making a difference.
From the bigger picture, from the 10,000-foot level, what do all these little startups and tech companies mean in the broader picture for a community like ours, in your opinion?
Well, I think, from my perspective, you can't really have a thriving community if you don't have that new blood, that new generation of business and new employment. So, and I think once you start getting that energy that folks like the folks from Newscastic, once you have that energy in the community, then people start to get a better attitude or a better feeling about the overall community. That's one of the things.
And don't
I
you
see.
think the media has such a huge part to, we have a huge role to play also in how we present information and what information we choose to air, because perception is reality.
Very true, very true. And I think, concentrating on the negative all the time, it may be good for some ratings, but it's certainly a downer for the...
Well, I commend you for coming out and coming on, our show and sharing all this exciting.
We appreciate the opportunity.
All right, we put the website info on the screen. If you want to attend 1 Million Cups Albuquerque, is coming up August 6th. TJ Cook, good to meet you. It's
Nice to meet you, Larry.
Very interesting. And Eric, thank you for
Thanks,
bringing
a pleasure to
TJ
be here
along.
again.
Eric Renz-Whitmore with the New Mexico Tech Council, also with us today. Amber, we're gonna continue in a moment.
We're going to drink our 1 millionth cup.
Yeah, indeed. Back after this.
I'm at 999,999 cups.